But VFC's full circle training program is about far more than these numbers. It's about second chances. Second chances for those that have made serious mistakes in the past, maybe exhibited poor judgment in their early years. Perhaps they might be ran with the wrong crowds. Whatever the reason, these were the individuals most sorely in need of a second chance. Tonight, I have the pleasure of introducing Chris Nelson. Chris is the winner of this year's Full Circle Graduate of the Year Award. Chris is a 39-year-old father, a grandfather, and a technician, I'm proud to say, at Heritage Honda in Bel Air for the past 2 years. Chris spent 18 of his 39 years incarcerated. Obviously, he made some bad choices when he was a young man and paid the price for those activities. February of 2017, Chris entered the VFC reentry program at Full Circle Service Center as a work release intern. With VFC, Chris said he knew he had a fighting chance this time when he got out. Chris was inspired by another trainee who always came back to share his wisdom and encouragement with the current trainees. In fact, Chris now volunteers every Monday to continue giving back to the program that gave him so much. Chris, we have to talk because I don't know why you're not working on Mondays. We'll talk about that later. Chris says it's important that he shows the current interns, quote, the opportunity is available to you. You just have to put the work into it. I was speaking earlier to Chris's service manager who's here tonight, and all she could tell me was that Chris was the best employee she has. He comes to work. He's one of the first ones to work, one of the last to leave, always has a smile on his face, and always the one encouraging all the other ones, everybody else on the tough days. So we're going to bring Chris up. Chris, congratulations on earning the Full Circle graduate. It truly is guys like Chris that represent what this program is all about.
Give me out the mechanic, now the speaker. This goes to show that change is possible.
That's right.
It's not how you finish, not how you start, but how you finish.
That's right. That's right.
So we talked a little bit about, Chris. So due to my life changes, when I was 18, I went to prison. I did 12 years. Came out, no job still. 30 years old, kids, grandkids. Did what I used to do. Stayed home 2 years, was right back at it. And during that time, my fiance kept asking me, why do you want to keep starting over? And at that time, I didn't understand what she meant by starting over. It's like, you come home, you do okay, you go back in. You got to start from scratch again. So in that process, I ended a training program, and I wanted to take warehousing at that time. And I was in automotive, and where I lived, there was a lot of warehouse jobs. So my shop teacher asked me, he said, Chris, if you want to make $30,000 a year, do warehousing. If you want to make 50, do automotive. I always been good with numbers, and I know 50 is better than 50. So I stayed. And he got to tell me about this program called Full Circle, Business for a Change. I'm like, what is that? He said, well, once you graduate this class, I'll send you there, and they further your training in automotive. I'm like, okay, that sounds like a good program. But it was more to just teaching you about how to work on a car. It was about teaching you how to get your life together too. It's not just turning a wrench. It's turning your life on. Mr. Phil Holmes, he took me to get my driver's license. Like those things, those small things. I never had a driver's license before. 40 years old. No driver's license. So I didn't need a wallet. Now I own a wallet, credit card. But the small things that make your life feel so much better. And it started here. It started with Mr. Phil, niggas I had coming to my class and telling me about the program. And from there, I came in and it's just been, they haven't gotten rid of me yet. But you learn just not just basic skills, as far as, working on a car, working on getting your life together, help you get a home, help you with things that you didn't think were possible. And it all comes from people donating vehicles to us. It helps the person get to work. It helps us with job training, job placement. So one donated vehicle changes 3 lives. 3. From one car, one used car that you might not think was worth anything, turns into a big deal to 3 people. So when you see that used car, like, it's not worth anything, I'm going to give it away, think about giving it away. Because it will help somebody, some kind of way. Even if it's just them learning how to fix something on that car, so when they get job placement, they know, I know how to do that because I worked on it. You see something. And you know that person has a chance to become a part of good society. Whereas though he's providing for his family. He's helping us. He's just going on with life. He might have started late, but he's going the right way. And that's what matters. So to all y'all, thank y'all for letting me be here.